Okay, guys, I have this thing kind of set up. I like it, but I want to incorporate another teacher's face. So I opened up Miss Marizia, okay? And I think I'm just going to, for now, select kind of half of her face and bring it over. I don't really know how this is going to play, but this is what we do. We try things, all right? We're not afraid to make mistakes. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Mr. Messia's design. I'm going to paste it in there. Okay. Now, before I even get started, the first thing I notice is look at how sort of vibrant and bright Miss Maurizio's photo is. It's got nice contrast, meaning it's got nice darks, nice lights. And then you see how flat Mr. Messia's photograph is, where it's got a lot of grays and the darks and the lights are very close together. So the first thing I actually want to do is I'm going to select the two layers that have Mr. Messia's face on them. They're both active right now. I'm going to go to Image Adjustments Levels. And I'm going to apply a levels adjustment to Mr. Messia's face. I want to get it more contrasty. I want to get it so that it's not so gray. Okay, so you notice that there's this flat part on the white point. Just by moving that over to the bottom of this mountain range, as I like to call it, do you see what it did there? So I'm going to preview it off and then preview it on. Just in doing that alone, it improved the quality of that photograph. I can play around with this a little bit in the black point and the gray point just a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with just going from here to here. Okay? So I'm going to OK that. And now, what am I going to do with Miss Maurizio? Oops. Like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to turn off these two layers. And I might just, I might duplicate this layer. I might rotate it. I'm honestly not even sure what I'm doing right now. And that's okay. That's kind of the point of this, is you get to figure it out as you go. So that's kind of interesting, fun, you know, kind of similar to what I did with Mr. Messia. So let's turn those other ones back on and see what that looks like. Now, right now, Miss Maurizio's face, her selection is in front of Mr. Messia's. I actually want it to be behind. So I'm going to take these two layers, and let's say I'm happy with those. I'm actually going to merge them right now, so it makes my life a little bit easier. I'm going to pull it behind Mr. Messia's, okay? And then I can pull this down to here. Now, because of the size of this space, I can't see much of Miss Maurizio's face. I might actually rotate this 90 degrees. That actually kind of works right there. Okay. So let's say I like that. And I'm okay with it. I don't think this is the greatest thing in the world, but let's say I'm going to move on with this. I'm going to duplicate that layer. I kind of want to fill this space. And I'm going to, now it doesn't quite fill the space all the way, so I think I'm going to grab those two layers, merge them, do a free transform, and scale it up just a little bit. See how it fills the space a little bit better? That's cool. You got a little bit of her eyes poking through. All right, well, actually, maybe I'll make it a little smaller. That starts to get kind of fun. The last thing I might do to this is make a new layer. Let's see, where'd that go? There it is. I'm going to pull it down so it's below all the other images. I'm going to grab that paint bucket, and I'm going to drop a black in there and see what it does. Okay, so just even that gives it so much more pop. You can see the image that much clearer, and this is starting to be pretty cool. I might do some little detail things, maybe select something else from another face and put it on the ends of these points. All right, it starts to almost look like it's like an abstract design, maybe almost some kind of like sea creature or something. I'm not sure. So let's see what you guys can come up with.